Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be continuing with my Great Ace Attorney playthrough. So, in the last episode, we found out a whole bunch of stuff, and it looks like the trial isn't over yet. Now, technically, in my rotation, I should be playing The Legend of Zelda next and getting that video recorded, but they keep, They keep, cliffhangering me. I mean, I thought the first episode was gonna end. I assumed it was gonna end in a cliffhanger, but I thought we were gonna finish this in the last episode, like finish everything. But no, every time I threw, an inconsistency that would bullshit their way out of it, and then now it looks like our assistant here has brought some undeniable proof of I don't know, whatever's happening, because I thought that we were gonna focus on the anesthesia, but apparently the professor was already dead, and I can't take it on the to be continued. Hopefully this is already part 3, and I'm gonna finish this in the 3rd episode. If this is a telling of how long this game is gonna be, I don't know what I'm gonna do. 3 parts in one trial. Like, hopefully the next few trials I can do in like 1 or 2 episodes. But I mean, I don't even know if this is gonna be 2 hours long. I mean, I know I'm monologuing here, but if this is 2 hours long, I apologize. Looks like Great Ace Attorney is gonna be a long series. So grab some popcorn and let's see if we can, clear our names in this trial. So with that being said, let's do this. All right, here we go. Hey! There we go. Well, I understand you are the judicial assistant to the defense, but why this sudden ingress into my courtroom? Ha! A judicial assistant? And a woman, no less! Well, this guy is an asshole. The rules state that females are not permitted into this court of law other than to testify. Damn, so we're really early into this, like, judicial system. Because all our assistants are females, you know? Yes, I fully understand. Oh, damn it, I messed up. Hold on, can I go back? Alright, you guys... Oh, no, I can't do it. History. Yes, I fully understand. I asked only for 5 minutes of time. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense. Ha! You're too late, little girl. This trial has already been concluded. 5 minutes. I will allow a moment. No, I won't. I will not allow a moment more. But, Your Excellency, I am most grateful. She's a cutie patootie. She's the ancestor to my. Who exactly are you? Sorry, there's no time. Please, simply accept this for now. What is it? A report or something? Written in English. Is it a diary? It's Giselle Burt's research. The English woman's. After the trial resumed earlier, I hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical facility and borrowed this paper. Oh yes, that's right. Miss Burt was studying under the professor, wasn't he? She. So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself. Oh, no, of course not. Special characteristics of courier and its effects on human subjects. Interesting. Courier? What is that? I never heard of the word before. Time's up! It's only been like 2 minutes, bro. Calm down. The prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the courtroom. There was too little time for me to read it in detail, but I've summarized what I could on a note inside the cover. If you think it can be valuable, please cast your eye over it. This is wonderful. Thank you. Can we check it out now? No, not yet. We haven't submitted it for evidence yet. All right, hold on. There we go. Okay. All right, so we can actually read it now. Goodbye then, and good luck. Whoa, 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 she disappeared. You have it long enough, Counsel. We cannot detain our English guest any longer. But she's the murderer, guys. Come on. I asked the prosecution and defense now one last time. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. What is this? A report detailing an unknown poison that Miss Burt has been researching during her time at Yume University. So, examine. A poison made from a bark of a certain trees in jungles of South America. The hunters of the region have used it since ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Effects: instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. Route of entry: the above method effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as a inflicted by a blowpipe dart. Okay. Due to its ability to render a human body paralytic, it's believed that the toxin could have application as an anesthetic. I see. However, a solution for respiratory arrest causes a result of a full body paralysis must be found first, or patients could die of suffocation. So it stops your breathing, of course. Okay, makes sense. So he probably took it, he couldn't breathe, and then she shot him? Does she have some grudge against him or something? Alright, here we go. Does either of you side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but...
As the prosecution has made its case completely enough already, nothing more to add, Your Excellency.
Ryunosuke, we're running out of options here. This is really our very last chance. Yes, I know. There you go. Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. That look. The unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior. Well, Miss Burt?
Yes, Your Excellency?
If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you can grace us with your presence a little longer?
It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until tea time, and
forgive me, Miss Burt. It seems it wasn't clear. I wasn't clear. I realized it was phrased as a question. However, I must ask you to treat this as an order. Yeah, like, you are not dismissed. We dismiss you. Right? I missed what she said, but...
I've said it many times before, but... the Japanese language makes no sense.
It is kind of backwards. My apologies, dear lady. So, counsel? Oh shit, here we go. What is this new evidence that demands the court's attention?
Yes!
Miss Giselle Burt, we understand that you were studying under Dr. Wilson at the Yume University doing research. Research, by sheer coincidence perhaps, into a deadly poison.
What?
Poison? Where are you going with this, counsel? A toxin known as curine, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death.
Objection!
What? What complete and utter nonsense? Courier, you say? I've never even heard of it.
You wouldn't have done. Wait, you wouldn't have done? You wouldn't have.
What do you mean?
I mean that you wouldn't have heard of courier before for one very simple reason. It's an English drug? That's what I thought. It doesn't exist in our country. So obviously that's what I was talking about before. Like, the police obviously scan for a toxin, but it's a toxin that doesn't currently exist or is known about in Japan. So it doesn't exist? Yeah, you see? Correct, which means no matter what test the police can do for toxins, they'd never identify curine or curare. Why? Because there is no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison.
What?
Oh man, how are they gonna bullshit their way out of this? Order! 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 Council, does this deadly poison truly exist? According to this report, authored by the visiting research student from England, let me see. Curare has long been used by the tribespeople of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. Okay? It seems that it's unreasonably well known among European doctors and scientists.
To lace their arrows?
Ah, my hair. The report states that it's produced from an extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle. And it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that about sum it up, Miss Burt?
Objection!
Oh, here we go.
Trumpery! These assertions are utterly trumpery! To start with, if the victim had been administered by some so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and worming with pain, and other diners would have surely noticed.
That's true. What do you say to that, Inspector? Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. Paralysis! Paralysis! According to this, however, it's the only way around.
What do you mean, the other way around?
The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that the curare was used. Explain yourself, Counsel. The moment the toxin enters the person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they are in total agony, there will be no visible signs of pain at all. How terrible! Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under him for support, Dr. Wilson did the effects. As Dr. Wilson did, the effects could barely go unnoticed. Could go largely unnoticed. But I don't follow, Kazuma. That's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe, it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Respiration? In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all the while, the victim is conscious and aware, just unable to move.
That's hindrance!
To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly curare poison. Ooh, yeah, it's like, oh shit. Is she gonna say something? And you're suggesting that in this bottle, Counsel, actually contains this terrifying poison?
Objection!
This is all very convenient, isn't it? A unknown poison for which there is no means of testing? What a happy tale for the defense. If I may.
Oh, here we go. I can't even read that. She's gonna interrupt them.
It's you who must be taught. Of course, my lady.
Some of these are kind of repeat, huh? I love that. I'll probably read it again during my editing, but you guys can read it. Here we go.
So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it?
What?
You steal another's honest work and then announce the result as if you discovered them. I'm appalled. What a loathsome act.
Well, Miss Burt, the feeling's mutual.
Whatever do you mean?
Capitalism on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to flame him for his heinous I'm so sorry. capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime. That really is a loathsome act. Wouldn't you agree?
Objection!
Enough of this! I, for one, refuse to accept it! The idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules!
What's so funny?
Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency.
Yes, Miss Burt?
May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please?
Is she gonna drink it? Well, yes, I don't see why not. She gonna drink it to prove a point? Oh, she is. It's lost its fizz. I'm still wondering why he's coughing. Uh-oh.
Don't get too big in your boots, you insignificant little island boys.
Sorry?
To an English woman such as myself, this whole affair is a
farcical comedy? I don't know.
You little polite games and these foolish courtroom antics is laughable, really. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for these games to end. Cheers.
I knew it! She's gonna drink it. Does she have an anti-poison?
Wait, what are you doing?
She must either have an anti-poison or the effects wear off.
No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this shabby affair.
I wonder what she got up her sleeve now. You see what I mean? Bullshit. Either the effects ran off or she has an antidote. Maybe that's why she was testing it with him. He's obviously drinking it, so it's survivable. I don't know if that's the goodness, like something's happening, or just, you know, she has everybody in the palm of her hand.
Goodness. Whatever is the matter? You all look quite stunned.
So, no cure here. The bottle was clean. Is that what you're saying? Unless they switched it.
You look quite incredulous, little boy. But of course, that's the simple truth. Thank you all for presenting the findings of my research so concisely here in this grand venture. Most kind. Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency.
Yes, Miss Burt.
I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries.
Yes, dear lady. We are most gratified with all of the assistance you have given. Right? What's going on? This doesn't make sense. There had to have been poison in that bottle. So, how did she...
How did she swallow a whole glass and live to tell the tale?
Oh, sorry, that's him. I don't understand it.
Well, I suppose nothing else of this little far eastern charade. Will make for an interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London.
There has to have been some poison in that bottle. Doesn't there? But there can have been, because otherwise she would have been kneeled over dead. Come on, what is it? Did she pretend to drink it, or... Come on, Ryosuke. We have all the clues now. Wait. That bottle of water. No, wait, what's going on? Hold on. How do we know? Let me see. Come on, is there something I missed? What does this say? Present. Oh my god, this is getting tense. The label is written in a foreign language that I don't recognize. Do you know what it says, Kazuma? I think it's French. It must be very expensive water. Yeah, but what does it say? That's what I'm asking. Then go to France and ask. You could just say that you don't know. Come on, is that it? Okay. I can't find anything on this place. Okay. Can I flip it? Okay, how about that? So, this is carbonated water is the last drink Dr. Wilson ever had. It looks like there's a little bit left in the bottle, although it's just plain water now. You know, I've been sweating so much, I'm absolutely parched. No, don't drink it. I'll just have a sip just to keep me going. No, Rinosuke, you can't do that. For one thing, that's evidence. You can't go drinking evidence. Oh, no, you're right. We don't know what might be inside, do we? You never cease to amaze me, Rinosuke, in more ways than one. I wonder, could there be anything in this water? What's the matter? You've gone quiet all of a sudden. I think I might have just worked something out. An interesting possibility. Okay. Okay, how about this? Effects occur when poison enters the body through a wound. So, maybe he didn't drink it, but because he got burned. No, because he would have the effects of it. Man, what's going on here? All right, I mean, it has to contain poison unless they switched it. The culprit did put Curie poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. The defense refuses to change its position. You're serious?
Objection!
Fool! Are you blind? There's no possible way that the bottle could have contained poison. I mean, we just saw Miss Burt drinking the water from it. That's right, which rather complicates your argument, I think. And I believe that complication can be explained. How exactly? Here we go. I need to think through all the things that don't quite up, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the courtroom somewhere. There has to be. Very well. The defense truly... if the defense truly intends to assert this claim. Here we go. Then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. Woo! What explains how the witness was able to consume this supposed poisoned water unscathed? Shit, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering myself. What explains how the witness was able to consume this supposedly poisoned water unscathed? It has to be this, right? Alright, let's try it.
Yes!
No! Really? Okay.
Objection!
Hold on. That's not a valid explanation. No? After all, we don't speak English. The report is utter gibberish. But that's stupid. Just because you don't read it, it's there. This imprudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone. Honest. They're just reading, Susteno Stan notes. I guess because they can't understand it, so I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. You will direct us to the, precise section. Ah, perfect. Okay, I thought I got it wrong because obviously that's the only place that explains it. Okay, before I do anything, hold on. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to this riddle? Okay. Let me double check again. Exactly what I need to press. So, synopsis. A poison made, here we go. I think it's special characteristics. Because unless it doesn't count as a wound, like you can drink it, then maybe I'm wrong, but let me see. When a cur enters the body through a wound. What is this? Due to its ability to render human believe that. However, the solution must be found first. Wait. However, a solution for the. A solution for the. Okay, no. So it has to be the special characteristics. I'm gonna go with that. We've been hearing a lot about this courier poison. And it's left me curious about something. Oh, Counsel? Well, it sounds as though the indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of the arrows that they shoot in whatever prey they're hunting. So we've been led to believe, yes. And the point of hunting is to catch a prey to eat.
Get to the point, please!
But if they were to use the laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Yes, good point. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, wouldn't they? Because then they'd be eating poison. Good gracious, Counsel! No, that'd be madness! But I actually found the answers to that conundrum in this research paper here, under special characteristics, and it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see, that makes sense. Yes, the mention of a particular detail seemed a little strange to me, though.
Fuck, he found out.
But it all makes sense when you interpret it what's written like this. When Curie enters a body through an open wound, it has a terrifying poisonous effect. However, when it enters a body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever.
What?
Ms. Burt, you authored this research. You knew the Curie's special characteristics. And you knew that you couldn't take the that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself. Uh-oh, I saw the body shake. You meddling little... Here she goes! Oh, she's crazy now! Rapscallion! Well, Brunosuke, it turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? A lawyer?
Objection!
Here we go. Oh, all this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure, but I fail to see how it's possible. Oh. So, the ill-bred little puppy and has a new toy to play with. Some facts he's read in a book. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. What are you trying to say? Your schoolish logic has a fatal flaw. Sorry. Schoolish? Flaw? As even your brain has managed to deduce, Curefear is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the Gartistic succus. What? Succus? You mean your saliva? Oh, yes, well, of course. Gastric suckers? What are they? So, if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, wouldn't he? Uh-huh. That's right! Which means you shot him. Good gracious! Oh my god, she's really smart. She's like, that's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no? What, now she's gonna be like, so you shot him? No, you obviously did it through the wound. The wound! Order in the court! Did he... See, but how does it work because he didn't eat? Oh, man. The logic holds if they... the logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, then they would be affected in the same way. Wait a second! He had a tooth removed! It's a wound! That's why she did it on that day! Because he had his tooth removed! I'm so smart! Woo! Alright. Are you trying to suggest... Yes, this courier poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial. That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something as simple as that. Uh-oh, here we go. What is this welling up inside me? Objection! Say it! I never felt like this before. Come on, say it! It's sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense, it's almost rage-like. Do it! And more than anything, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey. Come on, do it. I'll do it for you. No, I'll let you do it. Do it.
Objection!
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you'd had a little more force behind that, but... Objection! I don't think so, Miss Giselle Burtz. How dare you use that tone with me? You know very well that there is no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both of you drank the victim's swallowed the same poison. Is it what I'm talking about? Is it the wound on his freaking tooth? You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Let's go! Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence. As we know, that this poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the courier? Here we go, yo! I'm so excited, I'm shaking. Here we go. Oh, I almost hit the wrong button, my bad. Here we go.
Take that!
As Miss Burt so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. A fatal difference? The toxic effects of curing are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking is completely harmless. Here we go. Okay, I am right. Sometimes I feel like, isn't it supposed to, like, you know, the music shut off? But I guess this is just an emotional moment. The music has to keep going. It's probably going to shut off once he reveals what's really going to happen. Come on, I'm so smart. I can't believe I noticed that. I can't believe I thought of that last second. Oh my god. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poisoned water? Inside? Yes, like the wound you might have. Here we go. If you just had been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Oh, let's go! Rinosuke, Miss Burt. You've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. So you chose the best day to do it. So that's it. You use that knowledge to orchestrate this. Let's go! Yo, is anyone else hype? If you're hype, leave a like in the comment below. Wait, leave a like and a comment below. Or just leave a like in general. Is she... She's crazy. Laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish counter room games and your half-baked arguments are so, what is that word? Puerile? What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. Uh-oh, the gun! Right? Huh? You see, when you leave vital effluence lying around, you never know what might happen to it. Is she gonna break it? No! I mean, it could just slip. Ew. Someone catch it! Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. No! What is this? What just happened? The English woman, she just smashed that bottle, and the Supreme Court, what a terrible blunder. Officer, what are you waiting for? Didn't she just seal her own fate? She's trying to dispose of evidence. What are you waiting for? Arrest this woman. Oh, okay. Collect up as much of the water that broke in the bottle at once. You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you, it will soak up the water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the presence of a mid to recover it. How could you? You won't get away with this! Come on, she obviously sealed her fate. Just arrest her right there. You can throw up the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in the bottle or not. But why are you guys acting like this doesn't mean anything? She broke the bottle. She's trying to hide evidence. She's guilty. And let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel of the prosecution? Oh, of course, of course. You're referring to this photograph or print, I presume, dear lady. You mean the gunshot? That's right. And really looking at his photograph that's right. And really looking at it, this photograph is as clear as day, isn't it? The poor professor sitting with his back to me. So of course the only person who could have shot him from the front would be this little schoolboy.
Objection!
Oh. No. You killed the victim that day using cure air. And then, in order to frame Rinosuke Nobuharu, for the crime, you waited until he picked up the pistol you arranged for him to find on the floor, before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. There you go. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor around in his chair. Really? You see? Oh shit. You had every opportunity to commit this crime. What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. A hidden gun, you say? And I shot the professor's dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence. Exactly. As you have nothing to support with wild claims, the prosecution stand remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by gunshot to the chest. Delivering in cold by the accused. Delivered in cold blood by the accused. Delivered in cold blood by the accused, Rinosuke Nobuharu. This is unbelievable. How can this keep happening? Or how can this be happening? But how can it keep happening? We had her, but now she's really gonna get away with it? The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene. Rinosuke. Yes? We have come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish this. What? What do you mean? We've lost a vital piece of evidence, it's true. So, if there's any clues left for us now... so if there's any clues left for us to use now, then they must be in your head. In my head? Think back, man, think back! You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you can really depend on. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that that this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head. Okay. Was she not wearing it? So, thinking back again now, try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Did she not have the hat on? Was it placed on a different table? Was it set to automatically shoot the professor? Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. Think back, man, think back. What I saw, what I felt. What? Every color. What happened? What? There's blood on it. Of course, that's what I told you. A point blank shot should ricochet blood or something. And that's no steak sauce. That's not steak sauce. There we go. Is Kazuma right? Oh, of course, because this is a black and white photo. You can't find color. But blood is hard to get rid of, right? So maybe it's still in the plate, right? Maybe they can find that plate and bring it in. Somewhere in the vibrant memory of this same scene in my head. Okay, I read that right. Could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer? Bruh, you're showing it right now. I'm in your head. You're showing it to me. Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue. Huh, you always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Rinosuke? Come on then, let's wipe that smug off that Englishwoman's face with some evidence. Can you just get some water, please? Alright, I can't wait! It's been niggling me for a while now that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever this could be, whatever it is, could be the key to arriving to the truth about all of this. It's here somewhere, the clue that shows who Dr. Winston's real killer must have been. What about this fork? This fork wasn't placed here. Or maybe it was a wrong, she switched the bottles? Maybe she cleaned the cup, and that's why it didn't affect her. I don't know how this is gonna happen, but let me see. I don't know how he's gonna like explain it to them, because it is a black and white photo, but right now we're looking it through his memories. So is he gonna ask to bring in the plate? Let's see.
Take that!
Inspector Hasanaga, answer me this. Yes? What is it? He's still miles away, probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. Smashed? Marshmallows? Is he coming to smash? I mean, now that I'm playing a Phoenix Wright game, I might become a fan, and I might be okay with his inclusion. As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigation, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of the steak that you took to the table that day? Okay. Wait a minute, where are you going? Where are you going with this, little boy? It's just a memory that's been troubling me. What memory? I saw the scene shown in this photograph print with my very own eyes that day. We have an eyewitness testimony here. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a splattering of blood. What? Oh, really? And what of it? Bitch, what of it? Obviously, that must have happened when you shot the professor. Right. Well, no, that can't be the case. Because, he was turned around. Huh? Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position of everything there. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Professor in the chest from the front, then there's no way that blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. I mean, how strong was the bullet? Couldn't have obviously gone through, but obviously then it would mean that it would have gone through him, the chair, and then the steak, and who knows how strong that mahogany chair is, right? Yes. For blood to have made its way to the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter, which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite of the professor, as you were. Giselle Burtz! I beg your pardon?
Objection!
Oh, I think I read that wrong, or at least with the wrong emotion. This is beyond ridiculous, fabricated nonsense. Is the court seriously expected to believe something the accused has apparently just remembered seeing?
Hold it!
Who was that? That was me. Nice. Or was it him? It's true. Look at her face. She's. This could have been. This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to. Inspector, you mean? Yes, I took the plate in the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. I took it, meat and all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it. You did what? I took the steak that you had been eating, Miss Burt. I took the steak that the sergeant have been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice. Oh, he's such a good person. Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a bloodstain on Miss Burt's plate. We must examine it now! Here we go. Do you have it with you, like right now? Inspector! The court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir! Oh, here we go. Is this another to be continued? We might actually finish this today, guys. It's only been 40-something minutes. Here we go. Sorry for the delay. Here's what you ordered. The steak. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it? Of course there isn't. Quickly, Inspector. The blood, man! Show the court! Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure. Let me see. Let me see. Aha! No. No, blood! That's exactly what I was about to say. This can't be. You switched the plates. No way. What? Unless the steak sauce took it out? Oh, no, it can't be. No blood anywhere. But no, that's impossible! Oh no, why? What? I know I saw it, I'm sure of it. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There was blood on the side of the pallet. Or plate, I bet. Or is it plate? Or pallet. What an unbecoming expression, little boy. That's a real swan. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you. I couldn't agree more. In the case, in the case of this disgrace to the Empire. Oh no. I believe we may have finally reached the conclusion in this trial. Ah, what? Let's hope so. This let's pretend event of the court's proceedings is a painful to... Wait, what? Let's hope so. This let's pretend attempt at courtroom proceedings is painful to watch. But I do promise to do my best to forget about it when it's over. Man, it's just one thing after another. Ha! This sorry-looking steak reveals the facts all too clearly. If the sorry-looking accused wishes to examine it again, be my guest. Okay, so I can examine it. Was the plate I saw or thought I saw just a figment of my own imagination? So what's different about it? Has it been flipped over? This emblem on the side of the plate. Is it a cat? It's a cow, obviously. Most likely because the restaurant's signature dish is beef steak. It seems a lot different. Restaurants have their own unique tableware. So this is a symbol of La Carnival, is it? Okay, so it's supposed to be here. Is this a fresh steak or is this a new steak? What? Wait, what? What in the world is this? I think it's... It's the wrong plate! It's the old man's plate! He said he took it from the... Okay. He said he took the sergeant's plate, and then there was a whole little, odd atmosphere. Like the sergeant has stolen the coin from the old man. It's the wrong plate! Whoa! He gave me the wrong plate. Is the inspector in on it, or was it just a careless mistake? Alright, here we go. No, I don't mean... What... Wait. What is it? I mean, what is it doing here? I already know, I figured it out. Yo, see? It's like, you're like, whoa! Oh, man. Whoa! Oh, man, like, yo, do I want to be a judge now? I mean, a defendant? Wait, did you say it was Hokkei Kaban? Yes, apart from the meat juices, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable. This isn't the first time today that it's been talked of. Wait, there's been talk of Holy Kaban. I've heard the pearls before swine, but I've never heard of bullion and bullion. Billion and billion. I don't think you ever will again. This extraordinary though. This means... Yep, I know exactly what it means. I certainly never expected to find a precious coin underneath this thick cut of meat. And it's from the Hoi era too. That would make it quite valuable. It's well marinated and the juices as well. Look, what are you thinking of eating it? No, but the next time I order a steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure, my heart's going to be racing as I lift up the meat and peer underneath for the prize. I think you might have the wrong idea, the wrong end of the stick about this, Rinosuke. A Kaban coin underneath the steak. There's only one logical explanation. Alright, anything else I can do? Can I flip it now? No? Oops, sorry. Yeah. Alright, looks like that's pretty much it. Okay. So, let's continue. This is it now. I've lost. Don't worry, Kazuma. Don't worry, Ryusuke. I'm from the future, or I can stop time. I know what's going on now. Rinosuke. It's not over yet. Not until the final gravel. Huh? Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward, and no matter what. Believe in myself? Really? Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself. As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of the evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any other objection? That bloodstain was going to... that bloodstain was going to clinch the trial for me. Clinch? Clinch, yeah. Can this plate of steak really reveal any other clues at all? There's another clue. Your Excellency, please wait! This plate of beef's been hiding another clue! Another clue that will reveal a shocking truth!
Objection!
The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beef steak! Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination on this trial. I'm sorry, Miss Bird, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled. I see. A newly affirmed ally in my country, that is still your position as a... Wait, what? I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it? Thank you, Your Excellency. Counsel for the defense, you will now clearly show the court to what you were alluring. Where precisely on the beef steak is the new clue to be found? Here we go, in the steak.
Got it!
No, Counsel, I'm afraid that won't do. That was ambitious at best. When you're asked to identify a detail like this, you must... Wait, what? How did I lose a penalty? What? Do I have to click on it or something? Wait, what? What did I do? Alright, can I open it? Let me see. I think this means I can open it before anything. There we go. Boom. Huh? What in the world is this? Okay, I already went through this. Okay, so now that I've gone through that, here we go.
Got it!
My goodness. So technical. Good gracious, that's... Koben? What on earth? Hori Erawan at that. Miss Burt. This is in fact the beef steak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meal?
Shut up!
a ridiculous question. How should I have known? So, okay, either the coin is very valuable and she was trying to steal it, or he picked up the wrong plate, so we need to get the other one, and then you'll find the bloodstain. That's my guess.
I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what it is, but I want no parts of it.
Objection!
I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat? That could simply have been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction.
Objection!
Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? Like, can you imagine? Oh my god. A rare Hori Kaban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my tickets to Great Britain right now. He's right. It can't be a coincidence. Your Excellency. Yes, Counsel? A rare Hori Kaban just appeared to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now.
Objection!
By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway.
Shut up!
Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that this is you who is irrelevant.
Even though I'm the one on trial here? The point is, this is essential as we ask the owner of this coin if he can help explain what's it doing under the steak. The owner? Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the Kaban was found underneath the beefsteak is...
Take that!
Obviously, it can only be the antique dealer and the owner of the Raisute Kurio Kataru-san. Kataru-san? Kuri? As in Mr. Cucumber or something? Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable. Ah, yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct? Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying that he was up to something with his Kaban coin when it happened. Exactly the moment the gun was fired. Oh, he must have been distracted by the gun and he took the coin and then... The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what on earth are you doing? Hunting for treasure. Indeed, the Hori Korban, my prized coin. Then this Hori Korban, do you mean to tell me?
Objection!
No, please! Why would Katakura-san's Kaban be sandwiched between the victim's beef and its plate? It makes no sense!
Yes!
Yes, of course! It does make no sense. Which is why I'm asking to bring Katakura-san back to the witness stand so we can ask him. So obviously, it's what I'm telling you, this isn't her steak. They brought back the wrong one. Officer, bring now forth the witness that testified earlier back in here. Oh, both. Without a moment's delay. Man, these trials are really long. Like, if we put them together, let me see, 2 hours plus 2 hours, and we don't know, like, it's already been an hour? Damn. 5-hour trials? Oh my god. If I was doing this on stream, I probably would have finished it, but, you know, I can't really control what happens. I can't believe we've come back round to the pair again. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this Kaban, we'll find out the key element to this case. Oh my god, don't tell me to be continued. Please don't. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna finish this here and now, guys. Come on, I might even edit stuff around. Alright, we have a full house here. What's this about? Why I've been called up here again? Don't realize that the time is time for a little... Wait. Don't you realize that it's dinner time for little baby Ido? And my son's belly is empty. He is fiercer than a pack of wolves.
Exploited by the police, we were like miserable dogs, forced by our witness. And then cast from the courtroom itself, I became a ruined man in trice, a worthless, withered antique. Nothing more I have to say. The sun has set on this Ryoshi shop's owner's existence.
Be that as it may, Katakura-san. Something has come to the light that requires your clarification. Blah, blah, blah. As far as your resuite memory serves...
Yes, that's it! The very exact one, that is!
Oh, look, it fell on his foot.
The represented splendiferous holy treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day. It can't be!
As I thought.
Young man! Enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where had it dropped?
Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. We found the coin sandwiched between beef steak and this plate, soaking in the seasoned meat's juices.
Sandwiched? Choking? Seriously?
Clearly, it couldn't have been falling there by accident, which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
Somebody concealed my hoary treasure between a slab of meat and metal plate? Who could do such a thing? Such an unconsiderable thing?
I know who. I know who. Come on, let me say it. Look at him. He's sweating. Excuse me. Could I say something? Yes, of course. Proceed, Inspector Hasanaga. I accidentally gave you the wrong plate. I mentioned this earlier on the trial, yep, but I was working undercover at the restaurant in order to investigate another case. Stealing jewelry?
Ah, yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation.
La Carbonell's high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there have been a run of similarly excluded thefts targeting at restaurants' rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been recorded to the police bureau. Wicked crimes indeed. We wanted to nip this case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why you were set undercover, is it? Yes, I took the job of the waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief. Okay, sorry, wrong word. So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work at the restaurant on a regular basis. Or on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of the several crimes, it seems. I don't know about what the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole the The identity of the person who stole and hid the Karakura-san is all too clear.
What? Where?
I think the court would like to hear the defense view on this matter. Tell us, who is the despicable scoundrel that stole Karakura-san's koban and hid it under the steak? I'm sorry. I know you're trying to do this to protect your son, and it kind of sucks that you're a military man and you're in debt, 38 years old, but you're a thief.
Take that!
Obviously. It can only be you. Sergeant Isa Nosa!
What? How?
How dare you! You monster! Monster? I stole that kaban, did I? I'm a master thief of La Carbonell, am I? You seriously accuse me of these crimes, cadet? But it wasn't me! It was Ido! Ido was the mastermind behind... What? It was the baby! Oh my god, I knew it! The baby killed the professor as well. He shot him with his father's gun. You would push the blame of your crimes onto your own son? An innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. Or was it the baby? Does the baby have a thing for... Nah, here it comes. Here it comes. He's gonna lose it. You... Oh! Wait, what? Ah! What the heck is going on? What?
Chickily clop! Chickily clop!
God, wait, what? Oh! He just killed him! Is he start? If he's gonna start talking? Wait, what? What? A high intelligence baby? No, sir. Nippon Armor Army Sergeant Isanosa preparing to stand down in Supreme Court, sir. Look, he has a Wario mustache. What the heck? Wait, what? Huh? What's going on here? Do any of you know? Oh no. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is exactly what I said. Do any of you know of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep its country safe? I understand that the temporary increase in taxation owing to recently ended conflicts remains in place. And I have heard it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living, yes. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son. I know, I knew it. That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant? The place is heaving with money. Even these 3 days, I'd go and do some reconnaissance for a target. I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork, which is worryingly believable. He just eats it. And your target that day was the old man and his caban? I see. Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all. A variable phantom thief you are. I was all set to leave the steak halfway through devouring... Wait. I was all set to leave the steak as I halfway through devouring when it happened. Did he drop the... Let me see. Yes! It was the professor was shot. I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. Ido too. So, I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could, on the double. I slipped it under the steak, hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date. So, obviously, this isn't the right plate. Here we go. Who's gonna be shocked first? Maybe all of us? Obviously not Kazuma. But you all know what he's talking about, right? Like, you know, he hid it in his steak. So we have the wrong steak. Which means I'm right about the blood. Okay, so what's gonna happen now? It's kind of awkward if we just stand here. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time? Well, Miss Burt. Oh, of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. Oh my god. May the esteemed gentleman please be excused, Your Excellency? Indeed. Hold it! The thief of the Kaban was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant. Okay, this is stupid. Guys, this is not the trial we're here for, alright? It's a simple theft. We're here for a murder. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder. Hold it! It's obviously connected. Of course it is. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense is such an idea astounds me. Nonsense, is it? Oof. And as for picking up the steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense, purely madness. Alright, so, very well. Now that all questions concerning this witness testimony have been answered, I see no further justification for detaining her. Miss Burt, you are free to leave. Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. Come on, hold it! Come on, say it! And good day. Come on, hold it! Come on! I got this, I got this. You got this, come on, do it! Rinosuke, what's the matter with you? There's no time for daydreaming. Oh, no, it's just... Something about Miss Bird's parting words there got me thinking. Wait, what did she say? Can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. Wait, what did she say? Alright, I got it. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard. Sorry? You can't think later, but if you don't call now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over. Come on, do it. Boom! Objection! Oh, there we go. Hold it! Wait, Miss Bird! What is it now? I'm afraid, just one last time. There's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction regarding... Wait, sorry, what? I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? What contradiction?
Objection!
What new student nonsense is this? Well, what parting words are you talking about, Rinosuke? Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. And as for picking up the steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness. Yes, I'm right. What you said before there exposed an undeniable contradiction. I'm going to need to see evidence, Counsel. If Miss Bird's words truly are contradictory, where is the evidence to prove it? So obviously, can I select this? I guess it has to be this one, right? Come on.
Take that!
There we go. Come on, this is it, right? The photos are printed in the scene, taken immediately after the incident occurred. What's interesting in this plate of steak that you can see on the victim's table. The steak that Miss Bird had been eating before the professor walked in was killed. Yes, go on. I should read more slowly. Hold on. More accurately, Your Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed. Now you're just splitting hairs. Come on, I'm right? Not true. Doesn't something about this steak strike you as unnatural? Unnatural? What on earth do you mean? It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it had been eating. Uh-huh. I see you've noticed it too, Miss Burrell. Miss Burt. Noticed exactly what, Counsel? I feel like I might have picked the right answer for the wrong reason, because they're talking about the shape, which I did mention. This one obviously still looks like she kind of bit into it, but I guess if you compare it to this one, which is clearly more curved, I guess it makes sense. But I was talking about the silverware. Like she said, you know, not using silverware, and obviously, you know, we got the fork and knife here, but let's see where this goes, right? Notice what exactly, Counsel? Just a few moments ago, Miss Burt claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork. Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself. Then take a look at the steak, in particular, the edge where it had been eaten. As you can see, there are clearly defined as barbaric teeth marks there. It looks like Miss Burt has realized something. This isn't her plate. So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all. Alright, so I guess they went about it a different way, but, you know, I guess we're getting to the same point.
Objection!
Obviously, these guys are kind of dumb. The fact that there was a coin underneath should be like, hey, this isn't her steak, it's his. But whatever. What's your actual point? Perhaps the delightful Miss... Okay. You guys can probably read that if you scroll back. I'll read it in the comments. Or sorry, while I'm editing. Whatever you say, dear lady. As I said,
I really must be leaving now. Afternoon tea with Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer. Of course. This will be over in a blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place. Just leave. I've heard enough. Your irritating little speckled samurai relic? Oh, of course. Dear lady, oh, I'm such a virgin. What's the matter, Miss Bird? Have we ruffled your feathers? Clearly, the witness knows what this means. She realized the catastrophic implications these teeth marks in the stake have for her. Rinosuke, do you know where you're going with this? I do. It's not her stake. Yes, now at last, it all comes together. The mysterious teeth marks in the steak that have been allegedly been eating with, cutlery. Right, there we go. The reason why the bloodstain I know I saw somehow has disappeared. Can I say it? Can I say it? Or is he gonna say it? And most importantly, the evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day. Here we go. I accept these teeth marks. I accept that these teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, Counsel. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us? Everything, Your Excellency. Everything? Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the steak here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Evidence that will prove beyond a doubt who shot Dr. Wilson. Conclusive evidence? How many times must I've heard? How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of the phrase. Typical Japanese empty threats. How can you be so sure? Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had such a conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet. Has it been... what? But just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist.
Objection!
That's absurd. The trial has run for several hours already. That's true. And you say that the evidence yet has to be brought forward? There can't be. I don't believe you have it.
Objection!
I don't, but there's someone who does have it. Someone in this very courtroom. And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve everything remaining it will solve every remaining mystery about this case. Here we go. Very well. I have a feeling this will be my last request of the defendants in this trial. Who possesses the conclusive evidence that will reveal the truth about this whole affair?
Take that!
The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hasagawa. Or Hasagawa, my bad. What? I have it? Yes. You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence? That's ridiculous. Oh shit. You must have confused them. No. I was about to say, did he spit blood? I don't know, whatever. No. I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention had been focused on the stake with the teeth marks. Yes. Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I'd enjoyed chomping my way through a good steak. And, as well as admitting to stealing Karekuru-san's coin, he told us that he slipped it under the steak. You watch it, cadet. I'm superior officer. Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the stake that you put the coin in under, in fact, your own stake? 10 shot! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier in the Imperial Army, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a foreigner generally if she'd mind me manhandling her meal to hide something in it. Exactly. In other words, the stake that the detective submitted as evidence earlier
was the wrong steak. Was in fact Sergeant Nose's meal.
Objection!
But that makes no sense. The plate was taken from the victim's table.
Objection!
He has such a soft voice. Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor did she have the opportunity to steal the coin.
Of course I didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire.
Well then, how do you explain this paradox? Bruh, you guys are idiots. I could have explained to you like 20 minutes ago.
Exactly! Surely you're not to suggest that the sergeant switched the two steaks over.
No. I mean, he didn't do it, but...
You did switch the plates?
Wait, did he? Oh! Well, after it happened, he did switch it. Okay, I thought that, the waiter just picked up the plates and, gave us the wrong one, but, when I saw the civilian had been murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said immediately, I lifted my steak and hid the coin underneath it. But then, the waiter announced that he was an undercover policeman. I thought I'd had it. But if he decided to investigate my staff of meat, that'd be it, right? I'd be getting my marching orders. Oh, so you did switch it. So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off the kitchen, I seized my chance. With military precision and timing, I switched my steak with the one on the foreign lady's table.
Oh, what?
Oh, damn.
You couldn't have. I never saw you do such a thing.
It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning. It was a do or die, I tell you. So yes, I did what had to be done.
Unbelievable!
All right, that actually took a turn I wasn't expecting. However, fear not, prosecutor-san.
What now?
I swear on the brass buttons of my uniform. That is all I did, sir.
All you did? That's penalty, Sergeant.
Yes!
Yes, that is penalty. There you go. So, if the Sergeant Nosa switched the plates over, it means he took Miss Bird's steak and the plate it was on back to his own table. Yes, that follows. Inspector Hasanaga. Yes? Earlier in the trial, you told the court this. Okay, so I know what he's gonna say. Now, I guess it's kind of interesting that he switched it because he was scared, but I think a much more believable thing would have been like, he gave us the wrong plate just because they both look the same. And maybe because he like coughs and got distracted, he picked up the wrong plate, right? But I guess if, it comes back full circle anyways, I guess it doesn't matter. You said that you had not only taken Miss Bird's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's. And to preserve evidence, you had taken both. Oh, she's mad. That's correct. Then please present to the court. Then please present it to the court now. The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot.
Shut up!
What can that possibly tell us now? I mean, a cold slab of tough meat. It can't have the slightest bearing on the case.
Bruh, okay, so the other one could have?
No, you're not wiggling your way out of it this time, lady. I beg your pardon?
Surely you're not that forgetful, right? Forgetful. I can't read this, man. Surely you remember the reason why this steak pan promised to prove such a problem for you, no?
You're the ones who decided there was a problem, not me.
The reason the defense asked to see the plate was to confirm something the defense remembers seeing. thinks he remembers. I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Burt. I am a witness. On the side of the plate, that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there was a clear splattering of blood from a gunshot wound from the victim's chest. I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. And now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Burt. Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, you will now show this evidence to the court. Present the beef steak and the plate that was originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh man, it only took 2 hours, but here we go. Sorry for keeping you two. Here we go. Here is the other steak and its plate. Please, feel free to examine it. Oh, there it is. The blood stain. It's clearly visible. Look!
Yes!
Now it makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate shows that the moment the victim was shot. Shows that the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me. In other words, it's impossible for Naruhodo-san to have shot the victim. Ah! It can't be! In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot Dr. Wilson from the front. I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. That's right. Miss Giselle Burt. It's you! Uh-oh, here we go. This is the scene where they all go crazy. Oh, look. What the fuck was that? Her duck is limping. Outdone by a Japanese... Me? By a Japanese schoolboy? No. No! No! Damn, they are really racist here. Like... Oh! It's a real bird! Is she a robot? Oh my god. Ah! Wait, what? She's laying eggs? Ah! Ah! Oh! Those little chickens or goose? Oh, look, a little black one. Okay. Oh! Did she just die? What the heck? What is going on here? Look at all these cute little chickens. Look at all those chickens, even though they're geese. So, what now? She really died? What the heck? Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure. Most unbecoming behavior of an English gentlewoman. Forgive me. Well, Miss Burt, I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth this time. Gladly, Your Excellency. You've been found out, bitch. Tell us what happened. It was I who took the professor's life using Curair. As you surmised, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. So you planned to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison would be found in his water? Because Curair is unheard of here in Japan. Yes. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take the sip of his water, and it would be all over. I would place the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone, and I'd leave immediately. However, I went to say hi. Before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table. That would be me, I suppose. Yes, you. Who else?
such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over and greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point. So, I concocted a plan on the spur of the moment. A plan to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man. I happen to know that the professor always carries a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. I had the bottle of Curane in my handbag, and my own pistol concealed under my skirt. Under your skirt? So I was right. There were 2 guns. Yes. And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. Place where you were sure I would have noticed it. And everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun as I intended. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up, bang. That's when you shot the professor with your own gun. Even though, at that point, he was already dead. Naturally, the gun should cause a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared. Obviously, I assumed that Haburo-san was the culprit and apprehended him. I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside. That's when I took the opportunity to turn to the professor. Turn the professor's chair around. Because of course, you needed to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where he picked up the gun. What about the other witnesses? They didn't see her do all that? But why did you do it? So there you have it. That's the entirety of my misdemeanor. But why did you do it? Your Excellency.
Yes?
I wonder. Might I speak with you in private later?
Oh. I shall call on you. Are you gonna kill the professor? Professor, the judge?
Thank you. Good day then, everyone. You can't just leave. I hope you can forgive me, Nahaburo-san. Can she really just leave? No, she can't. No way. You just let the murderer go? Hello?
She's gonna kill him. So I guess he's gonna pull it, do his ruling, not guilty. Hopefully you don't die. You look kind of cool. It would seem this trial has finally run its course. I presume the prosecution is in agreement?
This can't be! Takeshi Akuchi does not lose! Not like this! Not to this rookie student!
You'd better start getting used to tough opposition.
Rinosuke Nahaburo! What? Yeah? This insult to the Aochi family name will never be forgotten.
Never. They're gonna be rivals to the end of time. You've become conceited with age, Counsel, but the old have to stand aside to make way for the new. Uh-oh, he's gonna kill him. It's the way it's the way of the sword. May you never forget that. Oh shit. Did he just kill him? Oh! Well, how did you do that? He's on the other side of the freaking courtroom. Yo, you're a real swordsman. 1,000 millennia may pass, and still, the Aouchi clan will never measure up to the Naruboro clan. Well, you're not wrong. This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system. Despite being summoned and accused, you, Rinosuke Nahaburo, presented an excellent case.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth in a modern is a modern mythology. After all, it has only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to a wider world. But the Western's ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. I feel sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. Well, he's not wrong. A new future of law awaits, but what will it look like? I cannot begin to imagine. As is for the young to as it is for the young to pursue. Kazuma Asogi. Yes. After this trial, you are sent to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can, absorb everything of the wider world that you are able to. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you. I understand, Your Excellency. What was that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden? Never mind. Ooh, is there a hidden meaning there? Hopefully it's done. I just ran out of my, drank all my water. And you, Rinosuke Nahaburo.
Oh, yes?
In you, I sense, how can I put it, unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onward.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I might try and use a different voice for the judge because it's killing me. Thumbnail.
It is time to deliver the final verdict. I here find the defendant, Rinosuke Naruhodo. Not guilty.
Woohoo! We all knew it, of course, as the main character. They should make a game where the main character is actually the villain of the story. That'd be pretty crazy. I have to, do all I can to, push the evidence to someone else.
This court is now adjourned.
That's pretty much what Among Us is. No, it wasn't me, it was him. But it was really me the whole time. Whew, finally, man. So I've been recording for almost 2 hours. Looks like this series is going to be a long one. Hopefully I can get Breath of the Wild done quickly. And maybe Persona as well. Because, I gotta finish this game. And then after this, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Then after that, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And then after that, who knows? Those are, I think, the big games if I'm forgetting anything. I know I did also want to play Life is Strange, so who knows? I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defeated myself and made it through that hindrance trial. Rinosuke, you finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma. No, it was a pleasure to watch you at work. So, you owe me an extra large sakuraki from the place on Umemi University Street. Don't forget. Good afternoon, all of you. Wait, what? Good afternoon. All your hard work has certainly paid off. I can't read. That's another thing. I'm gonna have to. Oh, it was her. Congratulations to you both for proving Nahaburo-san's innocence. Ah, our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, Oh no, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much! If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Burt's, I don't know how things would have turned out. Your kind words should really be for my father. It was simply doing what I asked. Sorry, I was simply doing what he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate.
Your father?
Ah, yeah, of course. Forgive for intruding on the court's proceedings, Your Excellency. Susano Mikotoba, Judicial Assistant of the Defense.
Speaking of Mikotoba... Ah, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. I can't remember what voice I gave him. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend.
Good friend? Oh yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yume University, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicines in Great Britain. Presumably, that's when you met Dr. Wilson?
Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital.
Oh, you worked together? I never heard you mention that before.
Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides, it's your turn, Asagi. Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world. Until America. In science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. How long ago was this? Where's the USA? Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot. I will learn what I can. You know what? Thinking about that, it must have been crazy. What were times like back then, you know? Like, you only knew a little bit of the world and there was still so much to explore. I swear on this, the spirit of the Asagi clan. You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you? Of course I am. A Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. And cuts down anything in my way. Yeah, I've definitely seen how sharp it can already be with my own eyes. That reminds me, what happened to the woman? To Giselle Burtz, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder. Ah yes, her. It's not easy to tell you this, but... What do you mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all. She will be leaving Japan in very near future. For Shanghai. What? Shanghai? Giselle Burtz will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that. What? But why not? It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Oh, Inspector Hasanaga. It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch. I must But what's this about consular jurisdiction? We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan. What? We can't try her? So I guess it has to be in her own place. But then who? Who's going to bring her to justice? A British consular court will hear her case somewhere far away where our voices can't be heard. But why would a consular court? Sorry, but why a consular court? Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past, now that we've signed a treaty, the friendship treaty. Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right. Then, as long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature, our representative governments, they can't invoke a consular court just like that. So, what, is she actually an important person? Oh, can't they? Yeah, She's a student, but she doesn't, it doesn't justify our government's making secret arrangements about her fate, does it? Unless, what, how young is she? Is she the daughter of someone important? So, oh, sorry guys, I've been talking for so long. Something strange is going on. So Miss Burt can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan. I'm afraid that for the young student, today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger for comeuppance of her. I don't believe it. The British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Burt. They obviously taking this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously. But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. This is the time for a great turmoil. This new era, heralded by the start of a new 20th century. One day, I have no doubt, that woman will receive the judgment she deserves. Yes, change is coming, and we're the ones driving it. Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebratory drink. But, Professor... You're right. This is no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Rinosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start by having some fun. Really gonna drink? We're not gonna go to your store. No. No, hell no. No. In that case, might I suggest La Carnival? As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink. As long as it's not carbonated water. You're a detective, Hasanaka-san, aren't you? Yes, but my job is real, you know? It's a part-time. So, let's not worry about the details for now. To La Carnival, with your... will you accompany us, Professor? Of course, La Carnival's food is second to none. Oh, are you coming too, baby girl? Yes, I shall go and attend the people... Oh, come on. Oh, yes, thank you. Come on, be my partner. I don't want my friends, I want you. So, Giselle Bird won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. I guess we'll find out later on, huh? Kazuma. Yes, Rinosuke? I just wanted to say thanks again, that's all. You really saved my skin today. Oh, look, it auto-saved. I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work. Your skills made a difference, though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. Huh, I'm not so sure about that. To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during that trial. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, not me. What? Come on, be serious. If I helped you out today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. But you have a natural talent for it. For being a defense lawyer, I mean. Oh no, not me. All that tense verbal combat, I never want to go through that ever again. I did what you told me to do, that's all. Because I knew I could trust you. That's the point. Sorry? What do you mean, that's the point? Listen, Rinosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon in any lawyer, that any lawyer needs in order to win? Knowledge of the law? No. The ability to believe. To believe? To believe in what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in all of the, believe in them believe in them at all times. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it. I'm human just like you. I don't have superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe and stick to when you're defending someone. Sometimes the courtroom, you can really feel backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you choose to believe in, then, well, that's something that not anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Believing in your client. Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stop believing in me. Well, You faced seemingly hopeless situation time and time again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it, through your own efforts, and because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. There's something I want to ask you, actually, Rinosuke. Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. It sounds serious. What is... you're still here, are you? Oh, Inspector Hasanaga. I've arranged some, rick straw for us. Let's go. What is that? Thank you. We'll be right there. Maybe later? Let's pick this conversation up again later. Yeah, okay. We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory. And your study to tour Great Britain. Don't forget. Ah, yes. That too. I wonder what he means by that. Is he not going to study after all? So, my very first trial has come to an end. Kazuma. Professor Mikotoba. Satoru-san, who acted as my assistant. Inspector Hasanaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still. Come on, he really helped. As our evidence lawyer or something. It was because of the help and support of all these people I managed to get through that trial. But, more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask this favor of me. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life. Come on. Give me, oh, come on. Give me a good cutscene. I don't want to end it here. Well, it's exactly in the 2 hours mark. Nice. I even got a, you know. Yes, definitely save your progress. I'm sure the video might be a little bit shorter because I am currently, I'm currently recording this, but I don't know if I've edited anything out. So it might be an hour and 15 minutes. Who knows? But still. So, with that being said, I think I can actually exit the game, right? Wait, what? Whoa, what? Ooh. Wait, I can play all these? So, okay. There's 5 episodes, right? Episode 1, The Adventure of the Great Departure. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. The Adventure of the Runaway Room. Damn, so technically, there's 4 more of these? Oh my god. This whole thing... Okay, so let's just say this. This whole thing took 2 hours to record. And I did it over 3 episodes so far, right? Part 1, 2, and 3, which I'm recording right now. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it looks like a lot of my playthroughs, I'm going to do 15 parts for this series, huh? That looks like that's my magic number. I ended Kingdom Hearts in 15 parts, Last of Us in 15 parts. I think Age of Calamity in 15 parts. It looks like Breath of the Wild might be 15 parts. Persona, maybe 15 parts. So far, I'm gonna, upload episode 10 soon after this, I guess. I honestly, as of me recording this, I've already... Well, I'm going to upload it tomorrow, but you guys would have already seen it. I might even skip this. What am I saying? I just want to, organize myself, but, okay, cool. So I can actually do this. Can I actually... Hold on. Can I actually select this? I can select episode 5 already? I mean, I'm obviously going to do it in order, but that's weird. Okay, well, enough talking. Obviously, I've told you what I wanted to do. Enough assumptions. I saved the game. And we should be good from there. Oh my god. Alright, so I think I've said what I wanted to say. Honestly, that was amazing. It had a lot of ups and downs. Obviously, I think I'll be able to do this. I think the worst part is having to talk through all this. I might have to bring like 3 bottles of water and, you know, hopefully get through it. I also have a hard time reading so long. I mess up words, who knows. I might adjust my where my camera is and where the game is so I can probably read a little bit better, but man, that was amazing. Just going up and down. I'm still a little dissatisfied that we didn't realize, or sorry, we didn't learn, I guess you could say, why she killed the professor. But I'm thinking that it's going to be part of a bigger whole. So most likely the next episode is the actual start of the game. This was definitely the tutorial episode, but I can't believe it was so long. I remember playing a tutorial level for the Phoenix Wright versus Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton game, and it wasn't that long, but you know, I might have, you know, it was so long ago, I might have forgotten it. So hold on one second. Okay, just so you guys know, it's this game right here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me let it load, or let me let it. I guess so this one right here. I guess yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright is the only one that I played. It was pretty much the same structure as this one is, which is why I'm familiar with, I guess, how the game works and like how I know that I can, you know, switch over to Inspector Hasanaga when she made a comment and stuff like that. So if it's like this, then I'm gonna be very comfortable with how the game plays. I just hope that I can find a way to maybe get through this without stumbling and mumbling. I might, like I said, have to drink plenty of water and get through it. And I mean, looks like these episodes will be, you know, 2 hours long each. So make sure you grab popcorn. I guess by this point, hopefully you enjoyed your snack. But I'm definitely having fun with this game. I don't know what else to say. Definitely, you know, subscribe so you don't miss my playthrough for this game, and comment down below, you know, what you thought of the trial. You know, if you had the same brain farts as I had, or the other, I guess, brain blasts, you know, like, oh, you know, it should be this, it could be this, I don't know. But anyways, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything else that I upload. And until next time, bye.